I just got done watching the Kamala Harris interview on Club Shay Shay, and it was exactly what I expected it to be. Now, if you're expecting Shay Shay to, I don't know, give her any pushback, uh, trust me, it's not happening. Now, in the very beginning, they didn't really talk about too much important stuff. They just talked about like, oh, what does she eat for breakfast? She said like a spinach omelet or something. I didn't really give a fuck about that. Then they talked about a lot about her, like growing up and things like that. Do y'all know she had an uncle named Sherman who's a black man? Can anyone fact check that for me? Plus, didn't Candace Owens just get done exposing the fact that she doesn't have any black ancestry whatsoever? So, who the hell is her black uncle Sherman? And what does he look like? I'm dying to know. And then here comes the whole anti-Trump, yap session. Donald Trump said he wants to get rid of the Constitution. He doesn't want to do this. He wants to get rid of women's rights and all this crap. Which anyone with two brain cells knows he never said anything about getting rid of the Constitution. He doesn't want to take women's rights away at all. He prefers the whole idea of abortion being left up to the states and let them decide whether they want to or not have that legal in that state, which is how it ought to be anyway. That's not taking on anyone's rights away at all, at least in my mind. She also talked about student loans and how she will keep fighting to keep, everyone's student loans forgiven and this, that, and the third. Yeah, I don't know how she plans on having the student loans forgiven and paid for and all that when her and Joe Biden are still to this day giving money to Ukraine and sending money to other countries while Americans are starving every single day. And that they also talked about the economy briefly, but one thing that I expected Shay Shay to not even ask her about is how the economy got worse as soon as those two knuckleheads got in office. She goes on about, yes, the price of food is much higher, gas is higher, and rent is higher. Shay was like, oh, rent used to go up $40 when I was, a young man, but now it goes up like $400. Yeah, because inflation has been a motherfucker, thanks to these two knuckleheads that don't know what the hell they're doing in this administration. Kamala goes on this whole yap sesh about, oh, I'm gonna go price gouge. I mean, all the same bullshit she's talked before. Nothing really new or eye opening or anything like that. Another thing that just really like flat out annoyed me is how now she wants to conveniently refer to herself as a black woman and two, pretend that black men are so important to her now because she knows for a fact that a lot of black men are not supporting her whatsoever. As black men, we understand that she never really cared about us up until a lot of us walked away from the Democrat Party as a whole, and rightfully so. Then she wanted to talk about, Trump's, him saying about the Haitian migrants over in Springfield, how they're eating people's pets, which has been proven to be correct by, if you watch that one YouTuber, I forget his name. I'm sorry, I forget his name, but he interviewed actual Haitians that were living in Springfield, and they confirmed that that's what really was going on. I mean, of course, she got no pushback on the whole subject of immigration, and it's because of her and Joe Biden that we have so many people coming to this country illegally. Yes, illegally, and it's messing up a whole lot of shit here in America because now you got young black men and young men in general, competing for the same entry level jobs that a lot of us would have had, but they're going to give it to those immigrants because those employers will have no problem paying those people under the table instead of paying American. I mean, if you ask me, this was just another softball interview that I know a lot of people that do decide to watch this, they're going to pick up on that very quickly. And it's not even doing anywhere close to the same amount of numbers that the Trump Joe Rogan interview is doing right now. I think as of right now, at this recording, it is just under 200,000 views, and it's been up for about 3 hours now. And you want to know how people really feel about the interview? Hey, go to that interview right now and just take a look at the comment section. Thankfully, Shay Shay decided to leave the comment section open so we can really know how people feel. Because had he turned off that comment section, yeah, that would have really made him look bad. And I think, and I'll at least give him credit there for understanding. So with all that said, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hey, have you watched it yet? What do you think she did a great job? Do you think she was softball? Do you think was do you think this was just an all waste of time? This whole hour. I mean, couldn't even talk to Shay Shay as long as Trump talked to Joe Rogan. But hey, let me know what y'all think below, and I'll holler at y'all later.